And that is, I think, the root cause of it. As long as we don't agree on what the issue is, there'll never really be a solution. And look, I can appreciate, reading reports that our Border Patrol staff are very ill-equipped to deal with the sheer volume of people that are coming here. But this whole idea that it's just desperate men and women fleeing war, the facts just don't represent that.
No.
These are young working-age men, and a large proportion of them now are coming from war-free Albania. Clearly, these are illegal migrants. These are economic migrants taking advantage of our country. And as you mentioned about the group of Albanians, I think there's about 1,500 of them that descended upon Westminster during Remembrance Weekend and put the Albanian flag over Churchill. I tweeted and obviously got a lot of flack for it, but I said this is evidence that...
I can't even remember what side Albania was on in the Great War.
Neither can I. And I don't understand why they would have done that. I don't think it makes sense. It obviously was designed to offend. And in my opinion, it just goes to show that mass migration isn't working. It's created a false sense of entitlement to live and work here. What the Albanian community should be doing is saying, hey, wait a minute, you're jumping the queue. We've done things properly. You're coming into this country, exploiting Britain's kindness, committing crimes, and actually giving our community, much of us are not criminals, you're giving us a bad name, stop it. But instead they're demanding apologies from Suella Braverman. I think their priorities are really in a bit of a tizzy.
Well, they know we're a joke, don't they? So
everyone does at the moment.
Yeah, so, but it's not just the Albanians. It's like The Guardian and the BBC and Sky would all, that Dominique Samuels, she seems very nice, but she's totally Albanophobic. I mean, that's...
Oh, I've seen that term online. Albanophobic, where's that come from? Another new one.
I'm so Squaresville, I think that's a cute joke, but they're using it for real, aren't they?
They're serious, and this is the scary thing. These people live on cloud cuckoo. They'd rather our communities are... invaded, people fearing for their lives, migrants breaking into people's homes, groups of men hanging around very small villages. They'd rather sort of this really clear decline in social cohesion and social decay if it meant that they could pat themselves on the back. Meanwhile, they live nowhere near these people. They live in their insular communities in metropolitan London, all amongst each other at dinner parties, going on about how terrible the Tory government is, without actually looking at the reality and the everyday people that have to deal with the consequences of illegal migration and mass migration in general.